Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining me tonight. So, this afternoon, I've decided I'm going to fry up some fresh fish that we caught today. Now, if you've never fried fish in Panko breadcrumbs, you're going to want to try this because it's delicious. It's simple and it makes a great supper. I'm Clint and I like to cook. So, you guys come along with me and let's get this fish fried up. So, when I fry fish up at home, I like to make myself a homemade tartar sauce. So I'm going to take a bowl and I'm going to add 1 cup of mayo. You can use whatever kind of mayo you want. I'm using the Hellman's olive oil mayo. I'm going to put a cup of that in there. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of pickle relish. A half a teaspoon of a Dijon mustard. Roughly a teaspoon of lemon juice. This last part's optional, but I like to add about a quarter of a teaspoon of prepared horseradish. All right, we're going to give that a quick stir, just kind of blend everything together. You definitely don't have to have tartar sauce. We kind of prefer it with our fish. This is definitely optional. All right, so I'm going to cover that and then set that in the refrigerator until we need it. The next thing I want to do is prepare the batter for the fish. So I'm going to add 2 cups of plain Panko breadcrumbs. Next, I'm going to add some garlic powder. I'm not measuring. I'm just doing this because I've done this for a while and I kind of know how much to add. Next, I'm going to add some onion powder. Next, I'm going to take some Old Bay seasoning. I'm just going to sprinkle that in there. That's probably going to be enough. Alright, we're just going to give that a quick stir. Nothing too fancy here. Alright, we'll set that to the side. Next, I'm going to take 3 eggs. I'll put them in a bowl here and then we're going to whisk these up. These are just medium-sized eggs. We'll give that just a little bit of a whisk there. There we go. Now, I also like to take just a little bit of salt and pepper. Just kind of go ahead and mix in that. That just kind of help out with the flavor. And we'll just toss that around just a bit. There we go. That ought to be good. Alright, so I've got some fresh catfish fillets that we just caught today. And I've trimmed them up, patted them dry as best as I could. And we're going to start putting them in that egg mixture. I just want to kind of coat the sides, just run it around in there, about like that. Just give it a good coat. And then we're going to take it right out of that, and we're going to dump it in that breadcrumb mixture and roll it around. About like that. We're going to do each piece like that. Try to get that in there. If you hadn't ever tried the Panko breadcrumbs frying fish, you need to give it a try because they're really good. They come out crispy. It's just real good. All right, so we're gonna finish coating our fish up, and then we'll be back. So we've got our oil up to temperature 350 degrees in our iron skillet. So we want to go ahead and take the fish out of the breadcrumbs, and we're just going to gently lay that down in that oil. There we go. And we're going to fry that roughly 4 minutes or so on each side. All right, so that's been frying 3 to 4 minutes there. So we're going to go ahead and flip it over. Wow, look at that. You're talking about going to be delicious. All right, so we'll give that about another 4 minutes or so on that side. All right, so our fish is done. So we're going to take these out and put them on a paper plate that's lined with a paper towel to help soak up a little bit of the oil. Guys, these look fabulous. And we're going to finish up with the rest of our fish doing the same thing. All right, time to put all this together. And our tartar sauce. All right, there we go. It's going to be a good meal, everybody. I promise you. All right, there you have it. Pretty easy meal. Everything thrown on the plate together. White beans, french fries. It's going to be delicious. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you try this. God bless.